What is up, everybody? Welcome back to today's mukbang. Today's mukbang, we're having a big, juicy burrito. We have some barbecue chips on deck, and we have some water over here. All right, I'm starving, so let's go ahead and hop into a blessing, and let's get to eating. Thank you, Jesus, for this day. Thank you for us and all we do. Just continue to keep us all safe for your night. Be us tomorrow today. Help us all get along. Forgive us all for our sins. Be us the one to do without. Put your hands on them. Put your hands on everybody. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen. All right, so how are y'all doing? Hope y'all guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time watching or if you're returning, welcome. If you have not yet already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below and give this video a like. All right, so we have a big burrito. We have a chicken burrito. It's got all kind of goodness on it, and it's like so big it's like falling apart. So just go ahead and dig in. Today, I also want to do a story time, because in my last video, I mentioned about a ghost tour. And y'all were so interested in it, so I thought I would tell it. But look at this. It's got chicken on it. It's got lettuce, tomatoes, onions, cheese, sauerkraut, chipotle sauce. No, it has a lot of stuff on it. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into the story. So, I don't know how long, a couple years ago, I went, and me and some family members went to go take a haunted jail tour. And, you know, it's supposed to be haunted and you're supposed to see ghosts and all this stuff. Well, we get there and we have to wait outside for a while because it's a tour, so everybody who's taking the tour has to get there. Well, we get inside and it's very creepy because it's an old abandoned jail where they used to like torture people and like, I don't know, it's just really bad. Just a really bad situation. It's like back in the old days. This jail was open back in the old days, so like where they really did not care for their prisoners. Like they basically beat you to death, tortured you to death, and just let you suffer and let infection get inside. That's how bad it was. So this is not good. So we're inside. So we're inside of the first room. We go from room to room, and it tells us what the room was for and all this stuff. Anyway, so we're in the first room. And the first room was where they took prisoners and they tied them up from the ceiling. Like they tied their arms like reaching straight up. And they would stretch their bodies out. And they would whip them. And they would beat them. And just like torture them. And then they would like unhook them and like drag them back to their inmate cell and just let them suffer and let infection set into their wounds. That was supposed to be like one of the haunted rooms because that's where a lot of people like suffered, and some people died in there. And right outside that door is the old ambulances. I think they were called the meat wagons. I think. Yeah. So we just kept on doing the tour. If you hear someone mowing grass, it's because people are mowing grass outside, so I'm sorry. But we kept on doing the tour. We go inside where the inmate cells were. And let me tell you, they are so tiny. You can't even move inside there. And their beds are made out of concrete. So like, it's horrible. And so, if you have claustrophobic, you wouldn't survive. But a lot of people didn't survive this jail anyway because there was so much torture going on. And the disease and infections and just everything. Because like I said, they didn't care for you. Well, anyway, so we never really seen a ghost. But we got to see how people were treated. We got to see pictures of ghosts. We got to go to every single room inside the tour. We got to go upstairs. We had to go in the basement. Like, it was just really creepy. Because you do it when it's about dark time. Anyway, so the tour is coming to an end. Like I said, it's creepy to begin with, but it's coming to an end. We walked through this very last room where if you were dead, they put you in this room until they put you in the meat wagon, aka the ambulance. It wasn't even an ambulance, it's like a meat wagon because they took you to your grave. Anyway, so we're in this room. We do this whole tour. So we'll go to this room. And you walk through this room to go out. So we walk through this room, and I had shorts on through this whole tour. I've never touched a single thing. I never scraped up against nothing. I never leaned up against nothing. Nothing ever touched me. I walk out this door to exit. When I get back out in the open area, my leg is pouring the blood. Like, I'm serious. Like, my leg is pouring blood. It's so creepy because nothing touched me. I didn't touch anything. Nothing scraped me. My leg is pouring the blood. I know. That's the scariest part of this whole tour. Because I didn't touch a single thing. And we get a napkin because the tour guide and everybody said my leg was bleeding. So everybody's like, kind of like, I don't know, panicking. So we get a napkin, we clean my leg up. There's not a scratch, there's not a cut, there's not a hole, there's nothing. But my leg was pouring the blood. Y'all, that is some crazy, scary stuff. Just let me tell you. And I don't know what that means. But out of the whole on the jail tour, we didn't see a single ghost. But we see my leg pouring blood. That is so scary, y'all. So scary. Like, how do you even explain that? Like, I don't know. It's just so weird to me. Have any of y'all had an experience like that? Or have y'all had like a ghost experience? Or an evil experience? Or an angel experience? Let me know in the comments. But you know, it's so crazy. so crazy, y'all. Like, I kind of want to go back and do another haunted tour. You know? Because this is crazy. Real crazy. Like, there's no explanation. But yeah. Anyway, that's my story time with y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below. Please hit subscribe if you have not yet already. Excuse me, that burrito was so good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to always smile, to always stay positive, and whatever you're going through, you're going to get through it. Remember, tomorrow is a new day, a new beginning. Never give up, and whatever you're going through, you're going to get through it. Just always smile and always stay positive, and I'll see y'all guys in my next mukbang. Alright, bye everyone.